Hey campers, George here. Woo! A wee diddly chilly morning. And I woke up this morning and I thought, you know what? I need to get some fishing in. So, winter is coming, hard and fast. So I thought I'd come out here and wet a fly for one last time before it gets too cold and the water starts icing up. As you know, we haven't had much rain this year and the water is really, really low. But I persist. And you know what? If I don't catch anything, that's okay too. So, with that in mind, let's go fish. Well, as you can see, it's really low. See here? You can see the rocks on the bottom. This is the lowest I've ever seen this. Rocks sticking up everywhere. So it's really shallow. I think the deepest part is going to be here. I know there is a trough that runs down towards the other side, more over that way. I'm using a floating line in my Sate 5-weight. I'm just going to try some olive woolly buggers and see what happens. You never know. It is chilly. And walking down here, I slipped on these. Stood on it and slipped right off. Ice everywhere. Kind of took me by surprise. I didn't expect that. And look at that bird. You see it? Huh. Eagle. Let's go fish. Go try on the other side. Maybe I'll have better luck here. It's just too shallow, too cold, too much ice. Oh well, what do you do? Well, I'm on the other leg. Over there you can see the water's running, so we've got movement here. On the other side it was just too shallow, no water movement. Unfortunately, we're right here by a woolen mill. They're doing some work here, so it's kind of noisy and I have to deal with that. By the way, if you're looking for some high quality wool products, these are the guys to see. Don't know if you can see that. Faribault Woolen Mill. If you go online and look them up, they have some very nice stuff. It's pricey, but it's worth it. Well, there you go. We got us something. Perch. And we have a perch. There we go. Nice little bass. Nice bass. A bad guy. There he goes. Oh, nice perch. Look at that, nice little perch. There we go. Nice little perch. Not a bad looking guy. The perch out, it's cold. Look at this thing, huge, oyster fish. Oh, look at that. Look at him. Look at that pretty guy. There you go. Pretty looking guy, look at that. Well, I finally lost my fly. But that was fun. I think it's time to go home. Well, there you go, campers. Nothing succeeds like persistence. I spent about the first hour on the other side, and here's a picture, and you can see I was on the other side, and then I moved over to here, and you can see the difference. On the other side, it was cold, it was shallow, got nothing, there was even ice on the water. Then I moved over to this side after about an hour, and I went over right where there was a lot of running water, a lot of movement of water, and right away I started to catch. From there on, I was catching a bunch, a lot of little bass, and then some nice bass, some white rough fish. I even got a nice panfish, nice size. Normally if I was catching more of them, I would probably have kept it, made me some tacos. But it's really cold. It's warmed up, and it's about 37, 38 degrees right now. It's still cold, but on the other side, my line was icing up. I was having all sorts of issues. And moved over where there was more sun, more water movement, and that made all the difference. Plus, my leader I was using was a heavy leader, and it was only about, I would say, 3 or 4 foot long. The water was shallow. I didn't want a long leader, and I wanted something a little strong to get through the wind, because the wind was blowing as well, and that's why I used this Sage instead of my other one. This is a little bit tougher in the wind, it's a little bit stiffer, and I can get the line out there. So, turned out to be a good day after all. What can I say? Thanks for watching, and don't forget, like, share, subscribe. You know the story, and we'll be back as soon as I warm up. Whew, it's cold. You all be safe out there. I'll see you again soon. Bye.